Welcome to the International Conservation Caucus Foundation's Inauguration Gala. I'm pleased to serve with my friend, former President Bush, as Honorary Gala co-chair. Hillary and I are disappointed we're unable to be with you this evening, but we're there in spirit. I know in the audience we have an esteemed collection of leaders from both the public and private sectors with a genuine, real commitment for conservation. I'd like to particularly recognize Chairman Bill Archer, David Barron, members of the Advisory Council, Conservation International, the Nature Conservancy, Wildlife Conservation Society, and the World Wildlife Fund, and members of the ICCF boards and councils. And I'd like to congratulate Edward Norton, Maggie Bryant, and Chad Holliday, and DuPont for your awards this evening. I thank you for your commitment to this important cause. Those of you gathered in this room this evening represent an historic cross-section of individuals and organizations with a common mission to preserve our natural resources for this generation and for those who follow. It's encouraging to see leaders in industry gathered in the auditorium tonight with leaders in the international NGO community and United States policymakers. That's proof that we can look beyond our differences and work together to create and implement real solutions to the growing environmental crises. Like you, I believe America can and must take the lead in global conservation. Recognizing the lead between good natural resource management, the link between good natural resource management and economic development and poverty alleviation, we just have to assist developing nations to manage their resources better in order to grow their economies over the long run. By investing in our environment, we're investing in our people and their hopes and their dreams for the future. The ICCF, as an informal secretariat of the International Conservation Caucus in the U.S. House of Representatives and Senate, is working to educate policymakers and to assist them as they develop and strengthen environmental policies that affect us all. President Obama, Vice President Biden, and the 111th Congress will face the challenge of defining the role that America will play in the global environmental movement. But they won't do it alone. They'll have the great expertise and leadership available in the many and varied partners represented in this room tonight. Many of the challenges we face, from rising inequality to the spread of terrorism to global warming, can be solved or dramatically mitigated by better management of our natural resources. It is integral to any effort to sustain democracy, human rights, economic growth, and political stability in the developing world, where I do so much of my work. Many of the conflicts in the world today are due, at least in part, to increasing competition over dwindling natural resources. And as population continues to grow, those conflicts will grow too. We have to ask ourselves whether we're going to act now or risk the worst consequences of inaction. As I said, my foundation works on many of these issues. Our Clinton Climate Initiative is especially dedicated to making a significant difference in the fight against climate change by helping cities to use their resources effectively to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by building retrofits and closing landfills. And across all seven of our initiatives, we recognize the importance of sustaining the natural integrity of the regions where we work in order to stop the spread of HIV/AIDS or to expand economic opportunity. I applaud the efforts of the ICC and ICCF and all of you gathered tonight. I congratulate you on your individual and collective commitments and successes. And I urge you to build on your unique and highly effective collaboration of conservationists from the corporate, NGO, and government sectors to form even more partnerships and find even new ways to work together. We must create and implement real solutions that will protect our planet for our children and grandchildren. We can do it. Thank you.